Hey y'all, the holidays are coming and that means dessert is coming. I know each family does dessert a little different on the holidays. I know some of you probably do dessert tables, some of you do the pie that your aunt worked on all day, but I have a different idea for you this year. Why not try a dessert charcuterie board? Just put all of your favorite desserts on one tray and just let everyone pick and munch at it. I know my family, we've gotten really into the charcuterie with like the cheeses and the fruits and the crackers like we learned about earlier in this year, but why not take a spin on that and try dessert charcuterie? So today I want to take you through 3 easy steps of making a dessert charcuterie tray. That will be the planning for it, and then the shopping for it, and then the actual preparing of the charcuterie board. Come along and we'll figure out how to do it. Step number 1, you'll want to go to Pinterest and search dessert charcuterie. Once you've done that, you will want to make sure that you create a dessert board that you can save all of your ideas to so that it'll be easier to come back to later. You'll want to then go and just kind of scroll through some of the ideas and see what's inspiring you. I saved a couple different ideas during this video because I had an idea in my brain of what I wanted to do, but this just gave me different flavor combinations and ideas of what to include on the board. Since now you know some of what you're looking to get, it's time to make your grocery list. You want to make sure that you cover 4 key areas: fruit, sweet, salty, and baked items. And now it's time to head to the grocery store, so let's go shopping. So now you'll see us checking out at the grocery store. I made sure that I covered my 4 key areas of salty, sweet, baked, and fruit. I put all my ingredients out so I was able to see them once I got back to the dorm to know what I was working with. I started to create the board and made sure that I was rearranging as I was going to make sure that not all the chocolate items, not all the savory items, and not all the fruit were in the same areas of the board, but scattered around and intermixed with each other. I made sure that I had things that worked together in flavor combinations, but also things that were just good to go on their own and sufficient to be supplied in that way. Lastly, I put melted chocolate in a cup on the tray for items to be dipped into. Now you have your finished charcuterie board. This is the overview of what mine looked like at the end, and I got to share it with all my friends and family. I hope you are able to enjoy.